Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about KontentXpress. Now in a nutshell, this is a piece of software that allows you to curate other people's content and in theory use it to make money yourself. So you see the headline here: turn the biggest challenge faced by every marketer online into a six-figure monthly income without any skill, work experience or budget. And then we talk about having a unique system, being able to generate viral content. You unleash thousands of buyers, you get fresh content from multiple sources, you build an evergreen business, it's fully automated and is 100% newbie friendly. And further down the page they also talk about this being completely legal. So I'm going to talk to you about content curation. I'll take you into the software itself. This is just the example WordPress site that this thing generates. And then as usual, I'll show you some of the OTOs and then give you my view of this particular product. So guys, just before we start, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to the channel before, don't forget to hit subscribe with the notification bell and I'll let you know whenever I produce new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So let's just jump straight into this software and I'm going to show you around a bit. So basically the actual software itself is just a plugin on a WordPress site. So you will end up having to download some form of plugin. So you'll need to have WordPress to start with. You just go to the old dashboard and then you'll see here, there's the plugin KontentXpress. And then this is basically it. This is what you're going to get for 20 bucks. So on the front page here, there's a bunch of data here about the kind of things that you've released. Then you have the actual curation tab here, which is basically the curation builder. Then you have an image editor here, which is a very, very poor image editor. Some settings here, video tutorials here, and then support. Now the video tutorials, just to go to them very, very quickly, is just a very basic overview of the product. Two videos, one on the curation builder and one on the image editor. And this is kind of a super simple piece of software here. So if I just go back over to the dashboard, you can also get to the curation builder and the image editor up here. So let's go ahead and hit the curation builder. And basically guys, this is just a way to search for content on the internet that you want to use for your own site. So this is nothing more than a WordPress editor. So if I just go on here and I just put anything like how to make cakes, press go, this will give me lots of different articles on how to make cakes. So it's going to go off and it's going to search and it's going to give me all of these different articles that basically is just scraped from the web. And the idea is I would go through here and I can use some of these and just add this to my post. So whatever this is here, I've got no data about this article. It doesn't tell me how popular it is or anything. It just gives me the article. So I can go ahead and add this post into my own interface here, which is my own WordPress editor, which again is kind of chucked over this side on the right hand side, so it doesn't look that good. It's quite hard to see what's going on here. And then I can go ahead and use this image as well. So guys, I got no actual permission to do any of this stuff. I can't just go ahead and pinch other people's content off the web. That's not a thing. It's not legal, and you're actually just breaking people's copyright. Because one thing I did notice on this is once I publish this, it's not giving the original creator of this any kind of credit for it, which at the very least you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to take credit for their work. So here, this is just a basic WordPress editor guys. There's nothing more exciting than that on there. All it is doing is pinching other people's content for you to go ahead and use. So what I would do is I would just make this look a little bit fancy, save as a post or a page, and I could publish immediately or append it, review or draft, you know, just the same things you do in WordPress. Allow comments, don't allow comments, add your tags here. It's got a load of suggested tags up here you can pinch, and then just save and publish. Let's go back and make an item, my stolen article. Apparently you can translate that, and that's it. So if I go back to this editor now, what I should have is, or the actual demo site rather, is that article. There you go. Comes at the top here. Now look here, and I can't see any way to change this. It says by JV. So I've taken credit for having this article on the page. So this is the actual WordPress site. Now you would have to do a lot of work on this to make it look better. This looks absolutely atrocious at the moment. And basically all they've done is nicked loads of people's videos, loads of people's articles, and taken all of the credit for themselves. So guys, this isn't a thing, right? This isn't a business. You don't go ahead and just pinch other people's content. If you really want to do this, read through a few articles online and just rewrite it yourself in your own words. It doesn't take that much effort. It's completely unique. And the one thing that you'll guarantee with this site is that not one of these articles will rank. So these claims about having loads of money for this, there's no training on how to monetize any of this. I obviously know how you would do it, but how you would monetize any of this, none of this is going to rank. It's just really, really poor, guys. If I just go back to the actual dashboard, I'll show you the image editor before I jump into the sales page, because there's a couple of things I want to show you on there. This is the actual image editor that you can use to edit your images and input, but this is like, you would have to go ahead and upload images into this to actually change them, and then you can save. There is nothing else on here. There's no way to search, nothing. This is just basically selling you WordPress, which is free. So, you know, guys, this is a complete waste of money, and for 20 bucks I would advise you not to even bother. Just use WordPress. So let's go back to the actual sales page. We're back on the KontentXpress sales page, and one thing I did notice on here, they're telling you this is all drag and drop easy. This is just WordPress. I'm not going to keep repeating that, but that's what it is. When I come down here, I'm looking at some monetary proof here, and if you've ever seen my reviews before, I do like to see whether these are genuine, because I know people on here are brand new and don't understand what's going on here. So it says here, profit from other people's content, no guesswork, learning curve or complicated steps required to achieve results like these. So these are results that they're claiming are being made through this software, through this process. When I look at one of their recent launches from a month or so back, maybe slightly longer, it was called Soci Profix, so they obviously like the X, and new software blasts your promotional link to Facebook and Instagram for 100% free traffic. When I come down here, lo and behold, let's have a look at these earnings here. $910, $886.36. $910, $886.36. It's the same BS graphic. So that was the first thing I noticed on the sales page. And notice I'm not even bothered about the method. I'll talk about the Lad Bible thing in a second. When I go down to the testimonials, these are the usual guys who give testimonies on these things. Venkata says, wow, this is top class and truly amazing software. This looks so simple and easy to use. Great. He's obviously an expert. We'll trust what he says. Go back to this one. Venkata says, wow, this is top class and truly amazing software. This is damn easy to use and training included, looks great as well. This is just repeated over and over again. Firas Almara, I am highly studied to say, studied isn't actually the word he meant to say, so they left that on the sales page. To say the least, after checking out this awesome software, I am highly satisfied, which is obviously the word they wanted on the other one, to say the least, after checking out this awesome software. So they're just copying and pasting the testimonials. What more do you expect? This is all garbage, guys. None of this is true, and it's a complete and utter waste of your time, and unfortunately a waste of your money as well. So if I just show you the example they give on here, and they give you the Lad Bible as kind of an example to go after, and the Lad Bible does curate content. So when we go over to the Lad Bible website, they do curate a lot of content, right? They don't actually make this themselves, but the one thing they do is, if I click on any of these articles, the first thing they have is the guy who actually made the article with a link and when it was published, so that they get credit for this article. The Lad Bible does not claim to have any kind of ownership of any of this content. So the Lad Bible themselves won't rank that well, because again, this is going to be duplicated content. So none of the stuff in this other site will rank, and the Lad Bible won't rank particularly well either for a lot of its content. But what it does, and it does extremely well, is it has a whole host of people working for this company, which is a very large media company. And as you probably see on Facebook, if you've ever clicked on any of the Lad Bible stuff, they have extremely big social media accounts. So what they'll do is a lot of the times they'll link back to their website. So they don't need to have any kind of SEO for people to go ahead and find their content. They will find it through social media and then they'll click back to their website. Whereas if you have some kind of site like this, how are people going to find this site? It's not going to be organically seen. You're going to have to share it to as many people as you can to get people across here to look at it. So this looks like half a product is done here. There's no idea about how you're going to monetize this. They need to add all of that training for this to have any kind of worth. But even so, you can just do it all with WordPress, guys. So just back to this, they have 40 million people follow this page on Facebook, and they've got lots of other social media accounts, which is why they get traffic back to this type of curated site. It's not something that is going to be achievable, especially for somebody who's new. So just as a kind of customer service, I'll do the old OTOs. This is nearly $300 worth. I don't recommend you get any of these. This front end is $21. The offer 1 is $67 for something called Platinum. Offer 2 is $47 for SERP Express. Offer 3 is $37 for Traffic Express. Offer 4 is $47 for Link Express. And offer 5 is $37 for Stealth Express. So guys, I hope you found this review useful. This is going to come out on the 18th of November at 10 AM Eastern. It's by a guy called OJ James, which is this guy here. And from my point of view, I'm actually going to give this a 0 out of 10 because I think the method is terrible and the software does absolutely nothing of any value. So guys, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to this channel before, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and you'll find a free action plan which will get you started straight away. Until next time guys, take care.